level. It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
All right, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with Jermaine Franklin. Nice to meet you, Jermaine.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, man. Made quite a splash over the last couple months. With the big Dillian and Whyte fight. Now you're fighting AJ. How do you feel about the AJ fight going in?
I feel good. I'm getting everything together in camp. Getting nice and strong. So I feel good and very confident going into the fight.
Yeah. Stylistically, how do you see the fight? Because a lot of people. I was talking to Jesse earlier, and he says that when you hit AJ, he doesn't really like.
He don't like to be touched. No, from everything I watch, he don't like to get touched a lot. So just hitting him will gonna frustrate him a lot. So basically, we just want to go in there and stay busy, keep touching him, get him out of his game plan.
Yeah, you feel like maybe with him changing trainers, he might try to come box more and not exchange with you.
We ready for whatever he do. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he want to box. It doesn't matter if he want to brawl. We're gonna be ready for it all.
Okay. As far as like the Dillian Whyte fight, right? You're there. You're going back to England, right? Mm-hmm. Do you feel any extra pressure to go in there and nail AJ to the canvas because of what happened last time you were in England?
I don't want to say I feel no extra pressure, but I'm just aware of the situation that I'm in. So, we've been practicing for that, and that is my goal. I want to nail everybody to the canvas. So, the goal is just to go in there and beat them dominantly. There's no doubt in anybody's mind that I want to fight. But I am trying to put him on his ass. So if I could do that, I most definitely am.
Okay. People are still kind of learning about Jermaine Franklin. So for people out there, what could you tell them about yourself that maybe they don't know already?
I'm just a young, humble guy from Saginaw, Michigan. I love to box. Boxing is a huge passion of mine ever since I was about 12, 13. I just like being in this atmosphere I am now, because I'm at a point now where I can inspire, change some lives and stuff like that with the youth. So, I'm just being grateful to boxing and taking all the opportunities it's given me.
Okay. What made you initially fall in love with the sport? Because everybody has their different reasons why they love boxing.
Mine's actually crazy. Mine's is I had an first amateur fight. I got beat the fuck up like bad.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't bad, but I got beat up, and I was just like, at that moment, right then and there, I kind of felt like I can never let this happen to me again, physically or mentally, emotionally, none of that. So I had a fight, probably like my fifth or sixth fight. I fought this guy, and I just took his soul from him, and that's what made me love it. It's a warrior sport, so just to go in there and see me at war with another warrior that put in the same hours that train with me, and I take all his aspirations, his dreams from him, his soul from him right there in the fight, that made me love the sport.
Yeah.
It's like a warrior's mentality.
Makes you feel like a man,
Yeah, it makes me feel kind of crazy.
Yeah. Because, a lot of things in life aren't fair, but, when you step to the ropes, it's one of the only times where things are fair. It doesn't matter how much money you have or where you're from. You can just...
Me and you
yeah.
Man, like I'm a man, you bleed just like I do. So, at that point in time, it's really just who the best warrior is.
Okay. Were there any fighters that you watched growing up that maybe made you, fall in love with the sport?
I liked all the older guys before my time, like the Holyfields, the Tyson, Sonny Listons, Riddick Bowes, Haglers, Sugar Ray. I even studied some of the older fighters, like some Joe Louis a little bit, Jack Dempsey. Just a lot of the older guys. A lot of the older guys made me love the sport. I think the stature for man was a little different back then. Mm-hmm. And, it wasn't as many belts, so it wasn't as many. I want to fight him, and I want to fight him. Like, if you wanted to get the belt, you had to fight people. You couldn't.
Well, because there's only one belt. There's no subtitles
you
or
around and do all that shit. So I kind of liked the older sport. I kind of like the older version of the sport, but I still liked the Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was a monster, and I don't think he gets enough credit for what he has accomplished. But Lennox Lewis, all those guys, really most of the older guys, they made me fall in love with the sport.
Okay, yeah, because a lot of those guys, especially it's good to hear a fighter say Joe Louis, right? Because I don't really, I ask fighters that question, and they don't normally say Joe Louis, and I feel like everyone should be saying Joe Louis because he's like the best. To me, he's like the best heavyweight.
Joe Louis was a monster. He's a small guy too, small as hell. Out here fighting big giants, he was killing guys. He was a monster.
Yeah, the technique was like perfect. Like it.
And the rounds was different. You know, you you going 15 rounds. A lot of us probably wouldn't even survive going 15 rounds now. So yeah, he was a warrior, a true warrior of the sport.
Yeah, them 15-round fighters is crazy, right? Because you look at like all the fighters now with modern nutrition and you know all the things we have, and some of these guys they go 4 rounds, they're blowing out their ass. Them guys didn't have none of that. 15 rounds in the sun, you know.
It had to be dedicated. It had to be really dedicated to it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like right now in heavyweight boxing, particularly, it's dominated a lot by like the European fighters. There's not a lot of, I mean, apart from like Wilder, you know, a lot of the American fighters really aren't at the top like it used to be. Do you feel like maybe you could fill the void of the American heavyweight?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to bring it back. I'm trying to bring it back to America. You know, we got some nice guys up and coming. But yeah, I wanna bring boxing back to America. The Europeans had their turn, you know, it's nice. I don't take nothing from nobody. They got some great fighters over there. So, you know, I just feel like it's a reign. They had their reign. Now it's time for us to take it back.
Yeah, there's a time and season for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you feel makes you stand out as a fighter? Because I know with you, right? You've had like an interesting career. Like I know you had that Stephen Shaw fight fell out, and then you get the call for Franklin. Now you got this fight, but like. People are still learning who Jermaine Franklin is. So, like, what do you think makes you stand out?
Just me personally, my personality. I don't try to act like a lot of that shit they be doing is acting. I'm not really into that. I just love the sport. I be myself. I stay grounded to who I am and my team. You know, stay faithful to the sport and myself. And you know, I just give it my all every time I got. Every chance I get, I give it my all. And you know, I got good assets, good footwork, good speed. I got nice pop, you know. I think I'm a good complete boxer, and I'm still learning, still sharpening my tools.
Yeah, you definitely. I could say as far as not acting, you know, like from a little bit of time I've known you, just knowing you today, like you seem very laid back.
Yeah, I'm very chill.
Like I don't know if you fish, but you seem like the kind of guy that likes fishing.
yeah, my family.
Yeah, I can see you out there fishing with the bucket hat on, you know.
Yeah, I just chill. I like to relax. You know, you can't. I done had dark times in life, so you know when you stress, and stress can make you a different person. Stress can change you and change your lifestyle. So I just try to be more relaxed about anything. If it's a situation, we gotta handle it, but we gotta handle it in a relaxed mental state. You know, you can't be going too crazy.
Yeah, be anxious and you know
get your body worked up for nothing. So.
Okay. Well, like you mentioned, you want a lot of things in your life, and obviously your boxing career. What would you say is like the most difficult thing you've had to overcome as a fighter?
Basically being delayed, time off, not getting fights, not getting treated how it's supposed to in the boxing world. It's a big business, but the fighters get the shit end of the stick, which is kind of backwards because you know, at the end of the day, technically we hire people to help us. But it's after we hire people that sometimes they get more control than we get. So I just feel like as an athlete and as a boxer, you know, being kind of pushed to the side a little bit. You know, in this sport you could be pushed to the side a little bit and don't have as much say so. So that'll probably be the hardest time I've had as far as being a boxer. But I'm starting to control my own business more.
Well, that's always a good thing to hear because yeah, a lot of times I get exposed to a lot just going to the gyms and stuff, and I don't quite understand why the fighters get the short end of the stick, because if there's no fighters, then I'm not here with this camera. Yeah. There's no networks. There is no boxing. You know, you guys make everything go around. So without you guys, there's nothing we had to do really in the sport.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's deeper than the surface. Like maybe we need to unite and try to get a boxers union or something, or get some case laws changed for boxers or something like that. But you know. Until then, I just think like we need to stay united and try to, you know, work stuff out that better fits us.
No.
Instead of better fits the business side, it needs to better fit the boxers.
No, absolutely. Well, is that something you want to get into maybe after your career is done?
Yeah, I would love to because, like you said, you'd have been to gyms, you'd have seen fighters. There's a lot of fighters.
I got friends that are fighters too, so like they tell me things.
Yeah, it's a lot of fighters we might not never see make it to this stage. Like I'm grateful that I made it to this stage, but it's a lot of fighters we'll never see get the opportunity even get a chance to even fight on the big stage.
And they be like really talented fighters too,
Talented
like
fighters.
A-level guys, you know.
Yeah, but you know, boxing is crazy. You know, turning down the right deals can get you blackballed and stuff like that. So you know, you just got to be careful and got to be business minded, kind of in a sense.
Yeah.
Like I know we love the sport; it's a passion. We just want to focus on boxing, but at the end of the day, you can't run any business without knowing about it a little bit.
Yeah. So you gotta kind of put your emotions aside and.
Yeah. Start to learn.
Yeah.
You know, a business, they don't care if you're mad, sappy, or I got this contract.
Yeah, yeah.
This contract says.
Yeah,
this.
and they might screw you over, but at the end they're gonna say, "Listen, it's nothing personal, just business. It's all,
business.
yeah, just business."
So you just gotta learn how to work with it. You gotta learn how to be business minded so you can understand certain stuff. You can understand paperwork better. You know, like I got a lawyer, and me and my lawyer real close.
That's good.
And, you know, like if I don't know anything, I call my team and I ask them, or if I read something I don't understand, I call my team and I ask them. And they can break it down to me to the point to where I understand. So can't nobody else give me anything and just be like, yeah, this says no, it don't say that, because I know what these words mean. I know what certain stuff mean. Because you know, in contracts they change the verbiage up.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's like this word might mean this, but they're using a different word that you don't know that it means this. It's a whole different word, but it means the same thing.
So when you read your contract, you gotta have your contract in one hand and the dictionary in the other hand.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You don't know what the hell they talking about. So yeah, it gets a little shiesty in the game, but you know, I love it. Boxing changed my life though. It made me a better person, made me see a different outlook on life, gave me a chance to be able to travel and, you know, be a positive role model, I would say.
Okay. And you know, you've also you're fighting Anthony Joshua now, but I know you've sparred Tyson Fury. What was that like?
It was great. It was great going over there. I learned a lot going over there as far as my own skills and stuff I could do. It was great to be able to spar with a world champion and get to learn something, and just be in the atmosphere of how they work out and you know how he does everything.
Yeah. Did a switch go off in your head where you said, okay, I thought I was working hard, but I'm not really working as hard as I thought I was working? Because like sometimes when you get around people who, you know, are at a certain level, that can happen.
I mean, honestly, I feel like that. I'm a huge critic of myself, so
okay.
I feel like that on a day.
All the time, yeah. Same, yeah.
Coach could be like, "You doing amazing." I'd be like, "I should have did this. I should have did that. I should have did this." So I always been a huge critic of myself. I think that's one of the things that kind of gives me a little drive to be better.
Okay. You all right? I know I mentioned fishing earlier. Is there anything else like doing outside of boxing?
For real, I'm a gamer. I like to play sports. You know.
What games are you playing?
All kind of games. Call of Duty probably mostly. 2K and Call of Duty probably the most. But I play all kind of games. I don't think I really limit myself to certain things. But you know, besides that, just chilling with my kids, spending time with my kids. That's about it.
Simple.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't want to hold you up too much longer, Jermaine, because I know you got to train. But any final message you want to give to the people out there about the Anthony Joshua fight?
I just want to tell people to watch out for me, stop sleeping on me, and you know, I'm finna shock the world April 1st.
Yeah. You heard that? He's gonna shock the world April 1st, and it ain't no April Fool's joke.
Not at all.
All right, Jermaine, thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.